Time on the track.
Fat Joe, real. Saw him do it. You feel what I'm saying? PUNN. I sat at the table with them eating, and Fat Joe made PUNN mad. You could barely understand it, but you know he got pissed off. Said shut, and everybody at the table shut up.
When PUNN said that,
Everybody, because he was trying to hear what me and him was talking about. I said shut the fuck up. Everybody shut up.
Say it in Spanish or something?
However, I know he said, I heard shut the fuck up, and everybody just got quiet. I ain't say 2 words, dog.
right, they fucked it with y'all
PUNN,
for sure.
PUNN was-
When Slim came to the label, what was that like? What was the climate of that?
For us, man, me and KL, you know, because when I was on the Parkway, Slim, when I first got there, Slim got shot up. See, people, you know, he was shot up before. A lot of people, if you know him, you know that happened before. And, you know, so that's when he did These Soldiers Made for Walking and all that stuff, and so.
That's that Tower Lane shit.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
That happened, like, okay.
And so, you knowing Slim and KL, and our thing was to go get everybody that was on the Parkway and bring them to No Limit. It wasn't just about me getting through the door, you know what I'm saying, and KL getting through the door. It was really about P had a deal and had money, and we had a dream and an idea. Like I told you, we looked at y'all. Instead of y'all putting out the one album with all y'all and then just dropping each one of y'all, we wanted to do that. But we didn't have the money to do it. Then when Mystical left us and went to y'all, you know what I'm saying, we never forgot about the concept. Y'all and Wu-Tang didn't, to me, take advantage of what y'all were.
Right.
Where y'all could have controlled the whole year. Now go back to what No Limit did. Soldier album, then everybody dropping. Then next year another Soldier album, and you lead right into it. And you smother the industry. They can't breathe. So for us, when we got there, you know, it was, we sat down, me and KL, like, okay, we here, we proving ourselves. We got to go get everybody. And Slim, by that time, was in jail. And so when KL and P was like Snoop and Dre, man, KL could ask him, man, KL could tell him I need a pink midget giraffe.
Still to this day?
He gonna get it, huh?
Still to this day?
If they sit down and talk, they speak and
still
talk.
Jam, right?
Yeah,
right.
he still, bro. KL was like, dog, that's the only person he let mix his music.
Right.
He'll finish a song with another producer.
Yeah.
KL got to touch it. Right.
If he need a hit, all of them could be in there, and there was no disrespect to them. He would
just
call me
had a
and
chemistry
make me
with
come
him.
to New Orleans, and come get K. And K was the only nigga I used to see tell him, like, stop, man, do that shit over.
Right.
And P wouldn't look at him, motherfucker, and be like, what? He'd just say, all right, man, you playing, K. All right, run it back. You know, but it's like, so with that whole situation with Slim, and he went and got Slim, and we knew. He said, Lord, watch when he touched down. And P was more on that Cali or Magnolia thing was kind of bad around that time. And he just was more or less, y'all want him? Okay, y'all do y'all thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then he knew business, too. He understood bringing
Slim over what it would be
him
like.
and Pac was tight. And he loved Slim music. He used to listen to Slim. He listened to Pac, Slim, KRS-One, y'all stuff, a lot of big boy stuff. And, you know, and so for him, Slim was like, all right, I fuck with him. So when Slim came, and I'll never forget, nigga, KL, he came in that bitch. Instead of going home, and I'm not lying to you, dog, most niggas get out of jail, where they going? See their mama, but what else?
Fuck with a bitch.
And niggas saw moms and came straight to the studio. And he jumped in there and he did that shit. Hit No Limit like Pac hit that road, you know, get money out there. He did that bitch on one take. And for you young rappers out there, nigga, ain't no punching in. KL didn't like punching in. We had Pro Tools before everybody. K used to make you redo your shit from the top.
Run
nigga,
that shit.
Nigga, he ran that bitch straight through hook, verses, everything. One take, didn't mess up. Double. One take, didn't mess up. Ad lib, didn't mess up. I watched niggas sitting there, say no names. They were just sitting there like with their head down. Some niggas left, walked out because
This nigga Slim's different.
You looking at this nigga like
He different.
Yeah, this nigga a dog.
He different.
nigga. That nigga ran that bitch one take, and you know he did the one take. I remember when he first did it. I'm sitting there, and I was supposed to go home because I just had a daughter, newborn. And nigga did that one take. I'm like, man, say, babe, I'm gonna come. I gotta take care of something. I wasn't leaving, dog. This nigga did that one take. I turned around, everybody in that room, and Mia so throwed off. Mom was like, I told him he coming.
Right.
And that mother dog, he.
Man, that fucking song, man. That song make you move to this day.
Dog,
Right.
that nigga say, bro, he just was different, you know. And he brought Boosie around us at a young age.
Ooh, Slim?
Yeah, that's the first time I ever saw.
That's
Boosie
exclusive.
in my life.
Yeah, that's
Soulja
exclusive.
Slim?
Soulja Slim brought Boosie around No Limit.
Boosie was around. We saw
When y'all was
Boosie early.
when y'all was in Biara though.
Yeah,
he was
BR.
with your boy and them.
Melvin Turkman.
Before, I thought before
before
Melvin
them.
Turkman.
CeeLo, not CeeLo.
CeeLo.
Yeah, see,
CeeLo.
Yeah, no,
He-
Slim. Think, look at Boosie haircut, man. Who that haircut?
Well, right. That little
People don't. They
a
call it
little
a
bit.
Boosie fade, but look at Boosie.
That's the Soulja
and
Slim.
look at Slim, dog.
Yeah, you know that's the Soulja Slim. That right there, Slim.
They look.
That's the Magnolia Slim because he used to cut hair.
Yeah, ice cream.
Let them know what
Ice
we just
cream.
said.
Yeah.
So let them know what we
And
just
it
said.
ain't no disrespect for the
No,
Boosie,
no.
but look at
Boosie made it the Boosie fade, but it
and ask him. Who
originally it
was
must have came from because when you think about it, and I got to go back
Got a
on
little
Slim.
pooper do with it.
It
Like
was
pipe.
Slim. It was Slim little haircut. He did have that little look.
And Boosie said Slim, like Slim was one of them for him.
Right. And
Yeah.
right,
what's
that's
up.
big. That's some game. I didn't know that. I ain't
They
never
heard me
put
on
that
Down
together.
South Hustlers. It was nice.
Right.
Nigga Slim came with that shit.
Right.
dog.
Yeah, Slim was, bro, that shit was, it was just like awesome to watch, dog, because you knew he always had that talent, being on the Parkway and coming in there late at night by me and KL, and the nigga just, KL, you had to respect it. He'd come in there and want work, and the nigga would really go in there, he'd be sitting there telling us what just happened, and he'd go in the booth and just knock that shit out, dog. Ain't right, ain't doing
Right,
motherfucking
right.
thing, dog.
So how you saying like you know him like that? You know already know KL know him like that. So did you talk to KL or y'all had a conversation after his passing? What that was like?
For me, KL called me because me and KL
That
is
night?
tight, dog. Yeah, he called me and he said, "Man, they didn't kill Slim. I'm on my way around there." And for me, it was because you gotta remember he went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because he said it. If I could just stay out of jail, I'd keep my spot. I'd be bigger than Pop, right? And so he had went to jail, I think, for being on the lake with a vest on or some shit, man, whatever. And when I saw him, he had just came home. And we was talking about little Soulja Slim. I was like, man, that boy getting big. He said, man, you're fucking grown. You're not Slim. He a grown man, man. That's stuff. So, and we, and then last time I saw him, before that, was on No Limit, and you know what I'm saying, and people always talk about our little altercation me and him had. So when I saw him, he was real. He we pulled over, and he was like, man, Big Ron, what's happening? Nothing much. He been like, no, you home? He said, yeah, nigga, I'm about to hurt these motherfuckers or whatever, whatnot. And so I went on about my business and whatever with No Limit and stuff like that, and so I hadn't seen him in a while. I knew he was doing this thing because I was loving the song, Love Me If You Love Me, None Love Me,
Right.
And I knew, what was it, Koch? I think that's
That's where you went and
Yeah.
touched.
They was loving him, dog, because I was dealing with some people up there, and it was like, he gonna be the one. Him and his label, them dudes that he got with him, they knew it was going to be huge, and they was going, I think.
He was on his way, bro.
Yeah, it was him, and then the dudes that he was bringing with him.
Right.
And I always said he would have made it. Think about the doors he would open up for the artists in the city, outside the ones he had with the young dudes.
Right.
And because Koch was like, he the one.
He was they
real
they
one
go
was
to.
nice. I
Yeah,
like
the
the
real
real
one. That's what I was about to say. The real one was coming. He was nice. He was gonna be part of the first artist to really go under Cutthroat for real.
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock, all of them.
And
Like
12 o'clock was his
Trinity,
first, I think.
Trinity, all of them was nice, bro.
For sure,
They was on the move.
And Koch was really high on him because I was having meetings. I was living in Houston, and meetings about some other, business, some other artists out of Houston. And I remember sitting there talking to A&R. He's like, man, they crazy about everything. So just like that, dog.